What is good? What is good, family? It's your man Aaron Farris of Blackmentravels.com. And I want to come here today to discuss the coronavirus. But first, I want to give a shout out to you guys. Hope all is well. Hope you guys got everything stocked up and ready for this quarantine. Uh, a lot going on. Trump has made various statements of what the government going to do, possibly giving a stimulus package. So we're gonna look out for that. We're gonna see if the government's gonna back up their word. Also, guys, check out blackmentravels.com. We published a really good article today. It was a reposted article from the Motley Fool. And the Motley Fool is a really good what was a magazine? I guess it's a website now, but it predicts a lot of groundbreaking stocks. It's usually the ones first that's kind of predicting those stocks that's going to do very well uh, this year. So today's article is, could these 5 stocks benefit from the coronavirus outbreak? So guys, you definitely want to check that out. It's on the screen right now. You can follow the link in the description. It'll take you right to it. So let's go here. Good morning, Jasmine. How you doing? But yeah, I want to get your guys' thoughts. This is going to be more of a participation type of stream because I've been reading a lot of articles about this coronavirus outbreak. I'm not big on watching the television and depending on the TV for legitimate news, but I do want to know what you guys' opinions are on this coronavirus. So I'm going to drop a link. I'm gonna drop a link for you guys in the chat if you want to join the stream. And you guys want to come on and let me know your thoughts about the coronavirus. Now, I've read that it started in Wuhan, China. I think that's pretty legitimate. That's what they're saying. Not, it was a couple of things saying it wasn't true, but it was true. But it supposedly started in the Wuhan meat market. And in the Wuhan meat market, you have a lot of exotic animals, for sale, basically, dogs, cats, of that nature. And my question today to you is, was this coronavirus outbreak, was it started by bad eating habits of the Chinese? I really couldn't put that in the description because that would be maybe considered hate speech, but I really want to know you guys' opinions. Now, Omega Dreads Gaming Channel says it's a bioweapon. See, I've heard that also. The Chinese, well, some of the Chinese are blaming that American soldiers on starting the outbreak. Then you got scientists saying it's the 5G network. So let's try to bring all our thoughts together. And I'm just going to see what is really going on. Now, I will say in Asia, not just China, but in Asia, they tend to eat everything. My boy from Malcolm Brady out there in the Philippines says when he's on the street and he sees the street vendors, they're selling everything from rats to bats, and like they say, I think Malcolm Brady actually said if it walks or flies, they eating it over there in Asia. Ted Tillman says he believes the Chinese eat bats. Okay, now that being said, we do know that there's certain animals that you're not supposed to eat. All right, I think black people know this very well. Not to say that we know we've tried and tested it. I'm just saying that we know what not to eat. For the most part, black folks ain't eating no goddamn bats. Let's just keep it real. And there's certain animals out here that you're just not supposed to eat. Coach Cook, what's happening with your brother? What's going on? Yeah, I want to get you guys' thoughts. If any guys want to come on, I'm going to drop a link in the description. I'm sorry, in the chat, rather. Human locust, okay. There we go. I think that should be the link. But yeah, I don't know. This is getting very serious, fellas. Could it have been started in the Wuhan market? Could it have been just as simple as, because there was this little challenge going on out there in China where they was eating bats, and bats carry the virus. They carry plenty of viruses. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that, family. I'm back. Take a quick break, get something out the oven. Peace, LK. What's happening, Coach Cook? If you believe it's a conspiracy, press 1. Give me a 1 or a 2 if you don't. Omega Dress Gaming Channel says some plagues are man-made. You know, it's funny, man, because there's just so much information coming out right now. You got people say they want to manipulate the stock market. You got people say it's more of a technical thing. It's because of the 5G. And they just blame it on the Chinese. But you did have a Chinese whistleblower doctor out there who actually died from the virus, who was trying to warn people about the outbreak. So, you know, that's real funny style if it's some 5G when you got Chinese doctors warning people about the outbreak. Jasmine Gary Glasper says 1. LK says 1. Smith Travel says 2. Coach Cook says 1. All right. LK says it targets retirees and they don't have Social Security or pension money for them. Oh, wow. Wow. I haven't heard that one. I haven't heard that one at all. You know, this is getting pretty serious. They've closed down schools, churches. If I'm not mistaken, churches, they've canceled a lot of flights. Countries have closed their borders. The DR, my little favorite little spot, my getaway spot, closed their borders to the Chinese almost immediately when they found out. And you have Trump in the media saying, "Hey, it's the Chinese virus." He's calling it that. You know, so he's saying that's where it came from. And you know, the thing about Trump, as much as a lot of people don't like him, you know, I really don't, you know, have no feelings about him, you know, yay or nay. But he is the type of guy that, as a man, you can somewhat respect because he seems to tell the truth, no matter how harsh it is. Do I agree with any of his policies? Do I think he's intelligent? No. Omega Dress Gaming Channel says war. Italy won't even treat infected old people. Now, I heard the disease is affecting people mainly over like 55, if I'm not mistaken. Jasmine says, glad I'm a millennial, still have time to build up mine with a company. So, yeah, man, this is serious. You know, I mean, in all honesty, when I see these videos of, you know, the Chinese and, you know, other people in the East eating these bats and all types of stuff and cats and dogs, man, you know, in my head, I'm like, yo, you can't eat that. You know, you can definitely get a disease from that, especially bats. I mean, bat is nothing more than a flying rat. You definitely can get a disease from that. Now, I have a guy that's going to come on the show sometime this week, my brother Tarvin Tolliver, and he has a pretty good conspiracy theory. You know, I hate to say it's a conspiracy theory, but he said it's population control. So we're going to definitely dissect that when he comes on the channel. Jasmine. On Fox News today, they said in New York, 10 people had it, and they are closing down 80% of the businesses. Yeah, it's getting serious out here. LK, they've been saying for years they don't have money for retiring boomers. Interesting. That's very interesting. So it seems like most of you seem like it's something behind this. You don't really believe it's the eating habits of the Chinese. Omega Dress Gaming Channel. China Communist Republic was doing absolutely well in the economy. China owns all our debt. Interesting. That is very interesting. Let me see if anybody wants to come on. Let us know your thoughts. There we go. Okay, let me go here. See if we can get it going. All right, people, I'm going to post a link in the chat. There we go. That should bring you right into the stream. America is gumboism. I'm not sure what you mean, Omega Dress Gaming Channel. If you want to come on, there's the link. And here's the kick: it eliminates many, even our democratic socialist oligarchy. Interesting. That's very interesting. So most of you believe there's some type of conspiracy behind it, from what I'm seeing. Coach Cook says 1, so he believes it's the bad habits of the Chinese eating habits, rather. You know, it does seem like, you know, the way everything rolled out so quickly. I mean, they got coronavirus commercials almost, I'm not gonna say immediately, but they you know that the production value is pretty high. They was ready. Seemed like they was very ready. I'm in film and production, so I know how long it takes to get these things ready. I mean, you can get something prepped and ready to go as far as the production in about 2-3 days. Okay, cool. No problem, Omega Dreads. Yeah. It seemed like it was well played. It just seems, I mean, if I was to go with my first mind, if I had to put money on it, I would say something was definitely behind it, a little bit more than them just trying to protect Americans' health. But the thing is, man, with them slowing down this economy, shutting down businesses, now the thing is, stores are still open, trucks are still on the road delivering. That's the belly line of America right there. When them trucks stop moving, oh, it's gonna be hell. That's when it's gonna be hell. It's a lot of businesses that are closed. Really are like entertainment, you know, for the most part. Gathering spots, you know, gyms, churches, schools, things that are not really necessary for your everyday survival. But like I said, when it starts affecting, commerce, basically, when it starts affecting the logistics industry, basically trucking and stuff like that, that's when we're going to really have to worry. That's when we're going to have to worry. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is on a spiritual level. I really agree with that. Oh, we got somebody come. We got somebody that just came in the room. Hey, try to come back in. I'm not sure who that was, but try to come back in so we can chop it up. I'll repost the link in the chat. Let me see here. There you go. Sorry about that. I was on YouTube. I didn't even see you back there. Come on back in if you can. Yeah. There we go.
He will. As long as he
Hey,
got a
what's
job.
happening with you, Jay?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I just wanted to come on. I never really came on anyone's show and you said drop the link and we can come on. But I just wanted to say that I don't really know much about these viruses and diseases, but I think it might be something like when they had the Zika virus, it came
Yeah.
from somewhere. And I
Uh-huh.
think it might be something like that or different. I don't know, but we got to get prepared like
Mm-hmm.
anything else serious and, you know, just, get prepared because we're going into hard times.
Right. Yeah, you gotta get everything ready. Definitely gotta get everything ready. Do you think it came from China?
Uh, I mean, it might have. I I mean,
Mhm.
I kind of think so, but I don't really know. I think it came from one of those countries because they always said that usually when things happen like that, like viruses and stuff, it's coming out of other countries from when people travel,
Mhm.
and you come back with something, and all of a sudden someone has something and it spreads or something.
Yeah, that's true. They shut down a lot of travel. They definitely done that. So, do you think the government is behind this at all? Or you think it's just possibly just a outbreak? They're trying to contain it.
Um, I think it might because like they can't tell you everything. It's kind of like one of those things that people know things.
Hmm.
Like say it was, but say like in every human that might know something about something, they can't say something about something because the effect of it, like what might happen, like somebody saw someone like rob somebody around the corner or kill somebody,
Hmm.
but you're supposed to tell, but say they saw them, so they don't want to like get killed because they saw what happened. So I think it's one of those things you can't really say because the government, like for years, I think knew a lot of stuff, kind of like with the UFO thing. But I still don't know about that. I still don't really believe in that. But for
Hmm.
example, like the UFO thing, I think is like one of those things that they gotta keep it like secret. Like they know something about it probably.
Okay. Okay. All right. All
Hmm.
right. Yeah, it definitely seems like well, the government always gonna have more information that they're gonna let out. I mean, that's for sure. But all we can do is just prepare for it. You know, it's funny
Yeah.
because a lot of like I've never seen a lot of celebrities get something like that, like Tom Hanks and basketball players. It just seems like real funny style. Like wow, they
Yeah,
none of
why
these
would they get
people.
it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
You know,
where were they when they got it? Like at a restaurant or like
that's
what
yeah.
state?
That's a good question. Now I heard some of the basketball players might have went through China to play like some type of basketball or something. That could have possibly been that. As far as like the celebrities, they were out the country. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of them were out the country. I think Tom Hanks was on the island or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, and of course we know Idris Elba
Okay.
is out there in Europe. So
Oh
who
yeah.
knows? Let's see. Choo Choo says conspiracy says it was made in the USA and released by accident in China. I don't know how true that is. Okay. Surat, what's happening with you? Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, are you still working or you at home?
I have a job, but I don't have a job like most people. I don't have a full time. I have like a weekend job as a sign spinner. So it
Hmm.
will be on the weekends looking for stuff. Like I'm kind of a freelancer. I get a lot of stuff, but really I don't have anything except the sign spinning job. So I don't have a lot of hours. So like usually
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think they gonna take that away because it's for the business going out of business, because I
Hmm.
guess because everybody's buying stuff online or whatever. But so luckily there, but everybody else for the most part, they don't really have anything. Like most of us anyway, because of the
Okay.
virus.
Okay. Okay. You in the? I'm not going to ask you what city you in, but you like in the north, the south, the west. What part of the country you in?
I'm in the South. I'm in H Town, Houston.
Oh, okay. 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 Yeah, it
Yep.
seems like the South not taking it that serious like that. If everybody's, I'm in Atlanta, so everybody's kind of like going, pretty much going with the flow, pretty laid back. You don't really see no panic or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of half and half because I don't really like because of the money and all that stuff. I don't really even if I had it, I would, but I don't really be out like that. Like I usually go to the same places like most people, but I don't really do much shopping, and people are buying up stuff and all that kind of stuff. But then when
Hmm.
you look out besides that, it's like kind of like a regular, not so regular day, it's like kind of quieter than normal. It's like not many people are out. But when you look
Hmm.
in the stores, people are buying up everything. It's like crazy, like a epidemic or something.
I like this. Are the stores, are the shelves empty out there?
Yeah, the Walmart and all that, the
Wow.
Mi Tienda, they're buying it up. But I mean, I'm sure they got stuff in the back and all that. But
Wow. Yeah, it's like that out here too. I know a lot of I know a lot of trucks are come in on Monday and Tuesday, so we're probably gonna be out for the weekend. What's the day? Wednesday? Today's
yeah,
Wednesday, right? Or Thursday? What's the
um,
day?
Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Yep, the
Oh yeah,
19th.
yeah, yeah. You probably gonna be. Everybody's gonna be out this weekend. Young Jay, what's happening with you? Young Jay 216. Well, I'm not gonna hold you up. What's your name?
Jazz.
Jazz. Jazz. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, was you in the chat earlier? Is it Jasmine?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yep.
okay.
Nice to meet you, Blackmentravels.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you too. Well, I appreciate you coming on.
Welcome.
All
Later.
right, now be safe out there.
To
All right now. But yeah, that's the report. There you go from Houston. You know the stores are out. You know it's pretty empty out here in Atlanta as well. No toilet tissue, stuff like that. Simple necessary items that you pretty much need. But yeah, I just want to come on here today. Just want to get your thoughts on this whole coronavirus. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of research, and it's hard because when you Google it, you get a lot of state media, in the first couple of pages of Google. So you really don't know what to believe. The government's always going to put a little bit of a spin on it for their benefit. Some would say a mutual benefit, but for their benefit mostly. In my opinion, I know it's something behind it. I do believe it is somewhat of an outbreak, but I'm just not sure how. Just not really sure how dangerous it really is. Like I said, I don't know anybody personally that has it yet. Knock on wood. Um, a lot of the symptoms are real funny styles. Like the symptoms are basically, you're coughing. It's like a standard cold, really. You think about it. And this time of the year, you do have a lot of people with springtime colds and allergies and everything. So we can just wait it out, man. We're just gonna have to wait it out and see how everything plays out. Like I say, guys, if you want to check out blackmentravels.com, like I said, we got a really good article on there today. There is people that's going to benefit from this coronavirus, so why not you? Everybody, our stocks are very low right now. I think Delta currently is going for like $21. BP, Exxon, all of them going for like 20, $30 right now. So, you guys, my people in the stock market, I know you guys want to jump on that. Um, I think things are going to get better maybe in the next few weeks. But if they do bring out some stimulus checks, then we might be locked down for a while. So, all right, people, everybody be safe. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.